Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Coffee and Headlines, our morning get-together live here on Facebook, where we take a look at our headlines from our city, from our state, from our country. We look at your comments, your ideas, your suggestions on what to do and how to best enjoy ourselves here in Puerto Vallarta as a community of English-speaking locals. I am always happy to be here, and today is no exception, particularly because I see that Gina Hendricks is in the house. Yay! Yesterday we had the opportunity to have birthday lunch at Gina's Whiskey Kitchen on her opening day of the new location, and I hope the evening part of the day went beautifully. The afternoon was amazing, and I have some stories to share around that. But it's also a great day to share some interesting news. Today we're going to have two walk-arounds, not one, but we're going to have two walk-arounds. We had one planned for today, and actually the second walk-around took place as a consequence of having been at Whiskey Kitchen yesterday. So we're going to walk around twice today. We're going to have a few news items that are important, but more than anything, we're going to go exploring the city. And this is a good time to explore it because a week from yesterday is when the exodus for Semana Santa begins. That is correct. Folks that are going to take the entire week off because Semana Santa is coming in a week are going to leave their place of departure on Friday or start leaving on Friday. So this coming weekend is when the madness begins. I'm already anxious, and I shouldn't be because I know exactly what I need to do to take care of myself. But if there are any Semana Santa newbies in the house, let us know because we have all kinds of practical advice. If you're an English-speaking local that wants to navigate through the murkiness of Semana Santa in Puerto Vallarta, we have all the good tips should anybody need some. As always, we welcome people that are joining us for the first time. If this is your first time joining us live, please let us know by writing the word new in your comments, and we'll give you a nice, happy welcome. I am aware of the fact that we don't have commenting on YouTube, but we appreciate our YouTube friends, and we thank you for watching the broadcast later on in the day, and we thank you for all your likes and your subscriptions as well. Lastly, if you have something truly important to share, we don't want to miss it, so please add a capital letter Q at the beginning of your comment, and that way we'll be totally prepared to look for it during our chit-chat section later on in the broadcast. So let's get started with a few news items, and then we'll get into the good stuff. So with Semana Santa around the corner, the city has begun a series of campaigns to clean up local beaches in anticipation of the arrival of thousands of tourists, some of which will undoubtedly mess up the beaches again before they leave. Joking aside, it is nice to see the city commanding the attention of a number of volunteers from local schools in order to have them give us a hand cleaning our beaches, to instill a sense of responsibility and community when it comes to giving back and looking after our planet. Let's see. Needless to say, that was the most polite hint to anyone that is going to be enjoying the beaches. Just take your garbage with you if you can. If you're planning a trip to Mexico City in the near future, you will have the choice to fly into the new Santa Lucia Airport starting in May, thanks to a new flight announced by Aeromexico. The airline has announced 4 flights per week on Tuesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, beginning on May 1st. If you're one that is inclined to look for special deals, a lot of times airlines will announce special fares when they announce new flights. So you may want to check in with Aeromexico to see if they have anything interesting going on when it comes to sales and promotions. Moving right along, back in November of last year, the city of Puerto Vallarta, through the Municipal Youth Institute, organized the first ever Mercado Joven, or youth market, an outdoor market run by young entrepreneurs, allowing them to develop and promote their own projects, businesses, and brands. The market set up at the Plaza de Armas on the Malecón, right behind the Maritime Museum, and it was very successful. It brought together 60 participants, 60 young adults that are starting their own brand, their own project, their own products. And after a successful first edition, the so-called youth market, the city of Puerto Vallarta is getting ready for a second edition. So a new edition is in the works. If you know anyone that is between the ages of 15 and 32 years of age that is developing a product or a service and would like an opportunity to promote it and sell it, there is a deadline of April 8th to register, and all the information is in this article. But just as important, or even more so, we learned that Julie Guerrero, who used to be involved with No Way Jose restaurant, through her business consulting firm, the JG Group, is offering a sponsorship for a brand or participant in the youth market that happens to be based in Colonia Emiliano Zapata and that is looking to participate in the next edition. And what an awesome way for a local business owner to get involved in the happenings of the city, but also to empower young talent to succeed with new business ventures. Julie is asking potential candidates to get in touch with her via email no later than April 5th, to be based in Colonia Emiliano Zapata, and to share the reason that inspired them to start their own business and why they feel the product or service that they are creating is necessary in our local economy. Congratulations are due for Julie Guerrero, and I hope that she will keep us posted on how this sponsorship project unfolds. Let us now take a quick look at our weather forecast so we can continue with the rest of the broadcast. And I need to look at the weather, and there it is. Oh, please, I could sequence the entire human genome using a Texas Instrument 84 graphing calculator. That's what snarky weather has to say. Good for snarky weather. I don't think I could do that. But what I can do is tell you about our forecast. Right now, we're enjoying 25 degrees. Humidity is increasing, 54%, so it's going to get warm, as we mentioned yesterday. Our temperature in Fahrenheit degrees is 77, and our forecast for today, Saturday, it's going to be a clear day with a high temperature of 29 and a low temperature of 17. Tomorrow, Sunday, is going to be a partly cloudy day with a high temperature of 29 and a low temperature of 18, which sounds darling because I'm planning to eat my way through Pitillal all day long tomorrow. And then on Monday, we begin, where is Monday? There is Monday, with a partly cloudy day on Monday, with a high temperature of 31 and a low temperature of 17. Yay. Let's see what else we have gathered for today. Well, we have to start here, of course, because as I mentioned yesterday, some friends and I got together to celebrate Gina's birthday at the Whiskey Kitchen, her new location here in Colonia Versalles. We had a lovely lunch, and while I was sitting there with my friends, we noticed that Chef Guillermo Wolf, or Memo Wolf as he's commonly known, the owner of Barrio Bistro, walked in to congratulate Gina on her birthday, to deliver a present. And of course, Memo and I go back many years. We've known each other since I was working at Vallarta Lifestyles, and I certainly was one of the first fans that enjoyed Barrio Bistro when it pioneered as a restaurant in Colonia Versalles. So, needless to say, I got up to say hello to Memo, and by happenstance, Memo happened to mention that yesterday was the first time that the new Versalles outdoor market was taking place. And I was like, what the hell? I had no idea. So yes, the news is that there is now a Versalles farmers market, craft market, vendor market, just like in other parts of the city. And the first edition was yesterday. Needless to say, this being our neck of the woods, we wanted to go check it out. And this is what we found. Okay, so I have just learned about this brand new event, and here we are. This is the very first ever Versalles Market, and this is happening for the first time, and I am running into Memo Wolf, who is the person that told me all about this. Memo, ¿cómo estás?
Fine, hola,
Can you
hola.
tell us a little bit
Hola.
about, hola, ¿qué tal?
Mucho gusto,
Hola, ¿qué tal, Alejandro? Can you tell us a little bit about the project?
It is a beautiful project. It started today. It's starting small. You're gonna see how great it's gonna be. We're starting the 1st of April until 1 month and a half, 2 months, depends on the raining. But you have all these beautiful people bringing their beautiful stuff, good ice creams, good waters, good artesanias, good everything. First one of many more possible.
Memo, tell me something. You are the founder of Barrio Bistro. You took a chance on this neighborhood so many years ago, and you are responsible, whether you like it or not.
You are responsible.
No.
You are responsible.
No, you are
the
responsible.
Don't blame me.
How do you feel about this wonderful community of restaurants that we have developed?
I feel great. I feel, like I think everyone should feel like many feel. Look at this, how Versailles changed for a good. People, they don't agree. I think it's changed for a good.
Well,
okay?
We're happy to be here. I'm so glad that I found out about this. We're going to take a look.
Go ahead.
You bet.
Enjoy.
You bet. So here we are. We're going to start here. Hola, ¿qué tal?
Hola, buenas tardes, bienvenidos.
Muchas gracias. So I'm seeing kitchen related stuff. We're going to take a look. Vamos a echar un vistazo a todo. And then we have some makeup. Buenas tardes. Makeup stuff for boys and girls. Then we have, huele rico. We have essential oils here. This is wonderful. Muchas felicidades. And then we have more ¿Qué hay? Oh, these son productos naturales. Natural products, nutritional oils, cannabis, black garlic, all kinds of things that you can find here. This is awesome. Mucha suerte. And then, what else do we see? We see jewelry. And we see more jewelry. Buenas tardes. This is awesome. Look at all the wonderful things that are here. Just handcrafted jewelry for boys and girls. And more jewelry. Buenas tardes.
Hola, buenas tardes.
¿Ustedes los hacen?
Sí, los hago a mano. Mira, ahí puedes.
Oh! See, she's making her own jewelry. Check it out, you guys. Can you see that? This is awesome. Muchas felicidades.
Muchas gracias.
Hats for all occasion. Muy bien. And we see some clothes here, some t-shirts that you can buy. And we see la policía cumpliendo. And we are, just for reference, here's Abulon, the restaurant that we have visited and we love to have dinner at. And I'm looking around the corner and there is more stuff over here. This is fantastic.
And it was a great afternoon for it.
And the friends from Alu Alu, who make the most seductive pies, are here. ¿Qué tal? Muchas felicidades. Yummy. And then we have more edibles from Alquimia Café Bistro. Buenas tardes. Look at this. There is yummy pastries that you can get. Alquimia is, of course, located on Vienna Street. And they have wonderful cafes, and they have wonderful boozy cocktails too. Somebody told me. Alguien me dijo que tienen tragos, ¿verdad?
Sí, tenemos coctelería, tenemos desde mezcal, tenemos ron, tenemos vino rosado, tenemos combinaciones y cervezas artesanales también.
Fantástico. So this is the menu. I'm looking at the menu for Alquimia.
Tenemos en inglés también.
Muy bien. This is the menu for Alquimia, and this is a beautiful little place which is located on Vienna Street, not far from Francisco Villa Avenue. And look at all these wonderful chingaderas for eating. Chingaderas es de cariño.
Sí, claro.
Yeah, good chingaderas to eat, like coffees and smoothies and frappes and breakfast and all kinds of things. I am so excited. Muchas gracias. And they have pizzas and nachos and paninis and salads and bagels. So many wonderful opportunities here in Versalles. And it is a great thing that we have this new market going on. Muchas felicidades.
Gracias.
Check this out.
And then we have Woof. Woof. Buenas tardes. Woof.
Hola, buenas tardes.
Oh, it's cositas para los perros.
It's ducks.
Paletas.
Paletas.
Heladas.
Para perros? Oh my God. These are popsicles for dogs.
Frozen.
Wow. That is fascinating. These are, I am reading at the information here, these are popsicles for dogs made of banana, cantaloupe, carrot, and there's some other ones that are made of chicken and beef and liver. This is awesome. Muchas felicidades. Oh, here's in English. Banana, watermelon, carrot, chicken, beef, and liver. ¿Dónde tienen su tienda?
No tenemos tienda físico, le entregamos a domicilio y actualmente estamos
Aquí los viernes.
los viernes.
Okay, so if you want to get ice cream snacks for your dogs, just keep in mind that this is only happening here. They don't have a location, they have orders. ¿Tienen una tarjeta o algo?
Sí, o que nos sigan en redes sociales, estamos como UF,
Okay,
WSI,
lo vamos a buscar. So,
Instagram y Facebook, ahí nos pueden encontrar.
okay, mucha suerte.
Gracias.
So this was the Wolf people. And now we're going to see what else we can find over here. Okay, so I'm walking over here because there's more here. I am sure that there are plans on making this market increase in size. But right now, we have some more. We have juguetes, toys. Oh my goodness. Buenas tardes. Chingaderas para jugar. These are fun chingaderas to play with. These are toys that make no sense to me. ¿Qué es esto?
Se estiran.
Ah, okay. So these are stress reduction devices. And there's, oh, these are so much fun. These is, check it out. Okay, so there you go. This is what we have here. And then we have some beautiful handmade baskets. Wow, this is so cool. This is so cool. So as you can see, it's a small mercado, but it's going to get bigger as it continues growing little by little. But I was very fortunate to run into Memo Wolf earlier today. Hola.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
Muy bien, muy bien. And find out that this market was having its first day today. This is absolutely wonderful. So It is small, but it is in Versalles. It is our neighborhood, and I am so very happy to see this happening. Look at all the people. There's more here, which we haven't checked out. There's going to be live music going on. ¿Quién va a tocar? ¿Cómo? ¿Ustedes van a tocar? We have young talent that is going to be performing. They are from the Academia de Música México, where they have piano and guitar and violin and ukulele and saxophone and bass classes. So they're going to be performing here. ¿A qué horas van a tocar? Oh, they're about to start? They're about to start. So I'm going to take a look around while they warm up. And over here we have more jewelry. Hola.
Dile que tú haces todos esos stickers. Dile que los haces en el iPad.
They have stickers that they make themselves. You make your own stickers. ¿Tú haces sus propios? Oh, wow. She's a designer and she makes stickers on the iPad. This is so cool. And you have beautiful brazaletes. Qué bonito.
Bracelets.
Llaveros, keychains.
Estos son, ¿cómo se llaman? Anillos.
These are rings. Oh, all kinds of fun stuff. This is great. Gracias. And more jewelry, and then some great shirts from Vamos a la Playa. Wow, those are beautiful. So as you can see, there's all kinds of options going on here. And this is where I sign off. It's a pleasure to see that these things are happening right here in Versalles. So every Friday afternoon, this is going on, moving forward, at least until the weather turns. But I was so happy to learn that this is going on. And I'm running into friends that I have, and the music is about to start. So I'm going to sign off right here. And I'll tell you all about this tomorrow.
And I would have stayed for the music, but they proceeded to do all the speeches, the very political speeches, so we didn't stay for the speeches. But I was really, really happy that I ran into Memo at Gina's restaurant. And needless to say, this brings up the whole issue of, you put it on Facebook and you create a Facebook event and you think that a lot of people will find out about this. And the reality is that for any of us that are trying to get something started, it takes a lot of promotion. So it was a small but nicely attended market, and I sure hope that it will grow. There's no reason why it wouldn't. And we'll definitely stop by this coming Friday just to see if many more people decided to join the market. Memo told me that he has hopes that more restaurants will join and more people that are creating their own things. Last but not least, I have another short walk around that I put together. As I mentioned to you, we went to, some friends and I got together for dinner at Chez Elena in El Centro. We had gone there before a few months ago to celebrate my friend Mijal's birthday, and I was just so taken by the property because it's one of the oldest traditional hotels in Puerto Vallarta. It was a gift from Elizabeth Taylor to a woman that used to work with her, and she got her own hotel built. And she founded a restaurant there. And rather than tell you more about it, why don't I show you why this is a restaurant that you may want to consider for dinner. They have specials on Thursdays, a 3-course meal that we enjoyed for $2.95 or 2.99 pesos. Here's what it looks like from over there.
Hello, I am now standing on Matamoros Street, and just to give you a sense of where we are 1 block north of where the old lighthouse is located. But we're not going to the lighthouse today. Today we are visiting Hotel Los Cuatro Vientos and restaurant Chez Elena. It says here that this place was established in 1956. And I can tell you, this is one of the last few remaining traditional hotels in Puerto Vallarta. I don't know the whole story,
But the good thing is that there's staff that has been working here for ages. It could tell you everything about this beautiful place. All I can say is that I've been here once before and I was mesmerized by the construction because this is very traditional and I really want to show you around. So as you walk in, there's an old-fashioned, old-style swimming pool right at the entrance. And this is as Mexican as you get. The hotel doesn't have a lot of rooms, but it's a beautiful small hotel. Down here, there's a dining area. And I happen to know that at least this time of year, they're serving a special fixed price dinner on Thursdays. And this is part of what we are going to enjoy today. Well, some friends and I. But before we get there, what is there to take in? Well, for starters, all the construction is extremely traditional. I mean, there's a lot of tile, there's a lot of brick, and more importantly, there is a stunning view of the bay from the terrace upstairs, and that's what I want to show you. But even getting there, I mean, I just love these
Always.
spaces because it's all old-style Mexican construction. And we continue going up another level.
Up she goes.
I know that the original owner received this place as a gift from Elizabeth Taylor, but again, I don't have the whole story correctly. And as you can see, there are areas that are only available for guests to explore. Obviously, these are the hotel rooms, but we're going to continue going up one more level, and you get to see how us locals can truly enjoy this beautiful place without even staying here. And what is that we find here? This gorgeous view of the bay. Hey, I almost knocked my own hat. So we have this gorgeous view of the bay. There's a bar up here, and look at all the information you can take in. There's all of El Cerro neighborhood. There's the new vantage point by La Cruz. There's a comfortable bar up here where you can sit down and take in the view.
And the breeze.
And the view, of course, is just spectacular. So this is a great place to enjoy the sunset. This is a great place to sit around with friends. And of course, this is one of the few traditional restaurants in El Centro that you can enjoy. And this is what I wanted to show you today. I am going to now join my friends who are cackling over there. But if you find yourselves in this neck of the woods, if you find yourself in El Centro, I can actually see, and I'm going to take some photographs before I sit down with my friends. You can actually see the original faro, the lighthouse over there. I will take a photo of that so that we can get a little bit closer. And that's it. I'm signing off because I'm going to have a lovely dinner with my friends. But first, we're going to take in the sunset, which hasn't even started. And once again, if you find yourself in this neck of the woods, you owe it to yourself to have a truly Vallarta experience by having dinner here at Chez Elena. Ciao.
And if not dinner, at least a sexy cocktail, because somebody commented that Gwen commented that they serve really strong drinks. I can attest to that. No, seriously, the breeze was beautiful. The view was spectacular. What a great local place to take in the view of our beautiful bay. Let's take a quick look at your comments before we begin celebrating our weekend. As always, it's nice to read your good mornings. It's nice to see that you're here from different places. Purim pam pum.
I see some people having problems with Facebook comments. I'm sorry to hear that. Javier hopes Santa brings him good things. This week I've been good, he says. Francois Bedard, a new person. Welcome, Francois. You are my tocayo because that is my first name, Francisco. Welcome to Coffee and Headlines. I hope you find the information and the connections that you're looking for here. Let's see. Brian says, we're Semana Santa newbies arriving on Thursday, so hopefully missing that rush. Well, if you're arriving Thursday, it really depends on how long you're going to stay, but enjoy the ride. Let's see what else we have. What? I'm the biggest inventor in the whole world. Okay, whatever. Let's see. Paula asks, how long in the year will the youth market be? I actually don't know the answer to that question, but you might be able to get the answer from the government because they are the organizers. Let's see what else. Oh, Veronica went and checked out the market last night as well. Can't wait for more vendors to join. That makes two of us. I'm definitely going to walk around this coming weekend again because that's the best way to support something like that. I can see that Barbara also didn't know about it and stopped by to check it out. That is absolutely great. Dave, I do believe we showed the street for the market, which is Hamburgo Street. And we will be including it in the show notes. They have a Facebook page. Let's see what else. Ooh. P.S. The carrot cake from the bakery was delicious. That would be Alquimia. I am a sucker for carrot cake, so I'll make sure to stop by Alquimia sometime during the weekend to indulge. Jim comments on the entrepreneurial spirit. I think it's really awesome. And to see parents empower their kids, like that young girl that was designing stickers on her iPad and then selling them. I mean, what a great way to instill good values in kids. Mark wonders if dogs get brain freeze. That's a good question. Obviously, they must not, because why would these guys be selling popsicles for pets if they did? Let's see what else. Karen would have loved to see the kids performing again. You know, I thought that they were about to start, but what started was all the speeches, and the speeches were, well, you know, the speeches. Let's see what else we have. Thank you, Mijal, for all the information on the specials at Chez Elena. Again, it was absolutely wonderful. Javier asks how expensive it was. And I can tell you, Javier, that it was not inexpensive, but it was certainly not an expensive restaurant. The 3-course dinner was $2.95, and it included a well-served salad, a nice entree. We had coconut shrimp the night that we were there. And then there was ice cream for dessert. So it was quite lovely, I think. And then we had wine during dinner, and I think the bill came out to be around 500 pesos per person. And that included a fair amount of wine plus the 3-course dinner. We had a separate check for upstairs. Upstairs we had cocktails, and that was a different check altogether. But it is a great place. It was a really great place. Living in Bucerias, we don't get to PV as often as we should, says Jim. Well, Jim, my only hope for you is, well, I could say I don't get to Bucerias as often as I'd like to, but I do hope that when you get to the city, we have provided enough information for you to make some fun choices as to how to spend quality time here in Puerto Vallarta. Heather comments that Chez Elena has been owned by the very welcoming Gloria W. I'm not going to try that last name because I don't know if it's Whiting or Whiting. For some 40 years, my home away from home for over 30. Good to know. Let's see. Karen says Raymond needs to be at the market. Maybe Raymond will be there. And Heather brings up an interesting point, which we learned about when we were there. Chez Elena is open until April 15, closed on Sunday, so make plans to go soon. Thank you for that hint. and for that tip rather, and that's basically what we have for today. I hope you enjoyed this edition of Coffee and Headlines. It was a little bit more show and telly than usual, but hey, things unfold that way. And I did want to let you know about the new Versalles Market as quickly as possible so you can make plans to see it this coming weekend if you happen to be in our neck of the woods. As always, I wish you a wonderful weekend, and I wish for you to be kind, to stay healthy, to stay happy, to enjoy the city, to brace yourself for Semana Santa. If you are the kind of person that wants to brace yourself, I certainly am. And I hope to see you again soon. Have a great weekend.